Bonjour, c'est Claire of French in the Midlands. Today's lesson is how to translate should, could and would into French. Let's start with should. As you know by now, the verb ending changes with the person. So if you want to say I should, you say je devrais. Remember, in the present tense is je dois. Je devrais is the conditional of je dois. And the beauty of that is, whenever you put it into a sentence, whatever verb follows is in the infinitive, which means it's left as is. For instance, je devrais regarder la télé. I should watch telly. Je devrais manger tout de suite. I should eat straight away. Je devrais partir plus tôt. I should leave earlier, and so on. Of course, if you use tu, it's the same ending, devrait. With on, which is the informal we, it's devrait, sounds exactly the same, but there's always a T with on. You cannot have an S. Vous devriez, because we do use vous quite a lot. And with vous, usually, verbs end in EZ, about 99% of the time. Let's have a look at our example. Tu devrais partir après les heures de pointe. Tu devrais partir après les heures de pointe. You should leave after rush hour traffic. So remember, les heures de pointe is actually rush hour traffic. Now for could. Could, I could, is je pourrais. Works in exactly the same way as should. Tu pourrais with tu. On pourrait with on, and vous pourriez when you use vous. Again, EZ at the end of pourriez. And your chosen example is tu pourrais aider ta sœur à porter ce carton. Tu pourrais aider ta sœur à porter ce carton. You could help your sister carry this cardboard box. You see how we say tu pourrais aider. So aider is to help. It's in the infinitive with the ER on the end. Here's the interesting one, how to translate would. If you've watched any of my videos about tenses, you will know you cannot translate will or used to because they're just little endings that are stuck at the end of the verb. Well, it's the same for would. So you have to decide what verb you want to use with would, and then put the conditional ending on the end. I'll give you an example of partir in the je form. So you take je, the stem of partir, which is the whole verb, and you stick the conditional AIS on the end. Your AIS is would. That's what it stands for. Here's our example. Je partirais si j'avais l'argent. I would go away if I had the money. You see how in English the would is a separate word? In French it isn't. It's that little AIS on the end that indicates it's actually the conditional tense. So remember that one. There's no way of translating would on its own. On the other hand, would like is easy. It's je voudrais, I would like, I would want. It also means in French. You know je voudrais because it's the one you're told to use when you're asking for something politely. Je voudrais du pain, je voudrais this, je voudrais that. You can also use it with a verb, in which case the infinitive follows as well. For instance, je voudrais partir en vacances. I'd like to go on holiday. Same ending goes for tu voudrais, because it's tu. On voudrait has the T, but sounds exactly the same. Vous voudriez, classic EZ, because it's vous. So our chosen example for that one is on voudrait aller en Grèce cette année. We would like to go to Greece this year. Any questions? Remember, leave them in the comments. I will do my best to answer them straight away. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt.